Matthew said, is going to either push you to focus or get thirsty and prolong the progress. Sound like the crossroads, right? That right there further validates why training and reinforcement is so necessary. Even though you're being brought directly into what exactly to do, just the fact that you still have a choice means that you can choose to deviate for whatever reason. Nobody knows why, only you know. And sometimes even you don't know why. But the fact remains that you made the choice to deviate for whatever reason and give into your thirst or your temptation to do something else. Training and reinforcement is like the fuel that keeps the engine burning, that damn near forces you not to do that. It's almost like you're being held so accountable, and you don't want to break that. Like, you don't want to break your accountability, so you won't do certain things. That's another reason why, like, it's so powerful to be plugged into the group. Because when you do that, you're being held accountable by others in the group, like by all of us, and we're each holding one another accountable. You know, it just reinforces and it creates a loop. Like it's like a hula hoop. It's just this. And as soon as you get in it, now you're part of this. If you close yourself off from that, you left by yourself, like really to kind of fend for yourself. Even though you had the training, you still got to deal with yourself by yourself. And this is something that is kind of crazy when you think about it. It's like, wait, you're right, because yeah, I can't even run away from myself. You ever, like, how many times have you spoken to somebody, right? And maybe even somebody in the group. I know I've talked to a bunch of people that are in the group with us, and they're like, Mark, I don't understand why I keep doing this. And I'm like, you keep doing it because, you know, you are not being held accountable. You're just not being held accountable. You need to stay close to the fire that's in the group. When you do that, it forces you to be accountable now. Because now it's not just you by yourself. If you left to deal with yourself alone, you got a problem. You got a problem when you're thirsty and you don't know how to deal with the thirst. You got a long road ahead of you. This is why people continue to do it. It's almost like how, you know, you talk to your kids literally every single day for years. You talk to them every day about the same things, yet they still do it. And it's like, why? Why do you continue to do what I'm telling you not to do? And it's because they have to eventually tap into the part of themselves where it clicks and it connects. Now, when children don't have that guidance, where they're being told to not do it, you know what'll happen? They'll grow up and they'll become an adult that just will continue to do all of that nonsense. But you talking to them for years and years and years, even though it seemed like they're not going to do it, guess what happens? They, one day, out of nowhere, they stop doing it. And it's like, well, what was that? Like, it took you that long to stop doing it. And if you think about the process, yes, that's exactly what happened. It takes so much time to condition yourself at the different mental levels that you have, like your subconscious level, your conscious level. Then the higher conscious level is fighting against the lower. Like, it's just a lot of stuff that's going on at the same time. And if you left to deal with that by yourself, you really have a problem if you're functioning and you're operating from your lower conscious. Because your lower conscious is just simple. Oh, I want to make money right now. I'm getting this money today. Oh, I got a bill I need to pay. I'm getting some money. and you'll do stupidity trying to get to that money, and instead of you getting to that money, you end up losing more than what you started with in the first place, and it's just retarded. Like, you just end up looking stupid. You end up looking stupid to yourself, and then if you tell someone else about it, you really just look stupid because now you feel embarrassed about it. You're like, yo, I can't believe I did this. It's because you are dealing with it by yourself. So, you know, for anybody that's like dealing with a lot of personal things that they feel like they don't have enough within themselves to deal with it. Like, that's why we're here. We're here for that. That's why there's a group. That's what the group is supposed to be for. That's why I tell y'all, like, yo, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Don't be scared to ask nothing. You know, if you got a question about something, ask the question. Nobody's gonna judge you or anything like that. You know what I mean? All of that is necessary for so many of us because it's a part of us as human beings that we always have to deal with. You always got to deal with yourself. You can do it alone, or you can use the help and support of people that are willing to be there for you. You know what I mean? So I definitely want you guys to just always be mindful of that, because it's not easy to deal with yourself by yourself. It's not. It is not, especially if you're prone to be retarded. Like, some of us know that we're just more prone to just do stupid stuff. We know it, you know? Matthew said at some point you have to save you. At some point. Yep.